A solid, well-designed and reliable machine. Even higher loading performance, even more loading volume, a wider pickup, shorter chopped length. Higher expectations from the market, more throughput, larger tractors, greater customer demand. No problem, it simply works always. We have entered a new dimension. The most important thing is that farmers get good, high-quality silage. Pöttinger showed foresight over 25 years ago in recognizing that a new machine would be needed for large farms and contractors. The starting point was that the forage harvester was the only harvesting method at the time that could handle high throughputs with larger tractors. They wanted to create a loader wagon that could take on this challenge. That was at a time when more powerful tractors came onto the market. They wanted to put these tractors to good use. A courageous decision was taken. We're going to build a new loader wagon on a scale which did not previously exist. That was when the Jumbo landed. We ensure that all customer specifications and expectations have already been tested before the market launch, so that all bases are covered, and that reliability is guaranteed in terms of all requirements and conditions in each country. Depending on the stage of development of the machine, from the functional model to the prototype and individual components, they all undergo rigorous trials in the testing bay, on test stands, using special monitoring systems, followed by testing in the field in all kinds of conditions once the machine is complete. The Jumbo was launched onto the world market for the first time in 1999. That was a very exciting time, because the Jumbo was the first loader wagon to be designed entirely using 3D CAD. 3D CAD has the advantage that it can draw very complex components and forward the data to the downstream processes. The Jumbo was completely redesigned, meaning that new chassis were drawn, new frames. The body with the cranked uprights was replaced by a superstructure with straight pillars. Low maintenance drives were engineered. A side chain drive was replaced by bevel-cut gears and a large rotor. We entered a new dimension. There were many things to learn, and it was unimaginable in 1999 that we would eventually reach the level that the Jumbo is at now. At that time, many people did not understand why such a machine was necessary, but it quickly became established on the market. Of course, it was all very impressive, not just for us, but also for the farmers, all wondering which new machines will be coming onto the market in the future and where it will all lead. The Jumbo became first choice, even though it was the most expensive loader wagon. Some of the other brands offered a more competitive price, but what ultimately made the difference was the chopping quality of the Jumbo. It had the shortest chop even back then, and the others couldn't keep up with it, also in terms of performance and intake capacity. Our first Jumbo was the 6000, the second was also a Jumbo 6000, and the third was the Jumbo 6010, and the fourth loader wagon was the Jumbo 6620 Combi line. We harvested with it for another 4 years, so today we are already running the 5th generation and our 5th loader wagon from Pöttinger. The first Jumbo also featured a major innovation, the easy move swing-out knife bank, where we can pull out the whole chopping system alongside the wagon. Over time, this feature became integrated into all our machines in order to offer customers even more user-friendliness. The machine was optimized again, and in 2009 we launched the Jumbo Combiline. This is a loader wagon that is not only approved for silage harvesting, but also doubles as a maize harvest wagon. At that time, there was demand for a loader wagon that can combine loading and chopping forage with working as a harvest transporter. That was certainly one of the bigger challenges at the time. To optimize the entire body and frame structure, followed by many test drives and field trials, to check out the abilities of this dual-purpose wagon. Previously, on the Profiline version, there were bars spaced at intervals along the top of the loader wagon to stabilize the superstructure, which had to be made more solid on the Combiline. These were massive full-length uprights that held the frame structure together. To fulfill the specifications of a Jumbo Combiline, the three-function forage flap was developed and optimized for the Combiline. Because the flap can be folded down to give the driver a better view into the loading chamber when using the wagon in harvest transport mode. What's more, the Jumbo 5000, 7000 and 8000 have a great deal of intelligence built into the front panel. This front panel is movable, which means that it varies its position during loading to react to the buildup of forage. The automatic loading system has always worked very well on Pöttinger loader wagons. It means that the wagon fills up on its own, allowing you to work freely without any stress. The Jumbo Combiline was launched at the Agritechnica trade fair in 2009, along with AutoCut, the fully automatic knife sharpening system, which was also presented at the same time. The AutoCut system has solved an old problem with loader wagons, because the number of knives has increased massively as a result of the short chopped length that they produce. The fully automatic knife sharpening system, AutoCut, was a real revolution. It still works well today. It all works automatically, and that really is a dream come true. How much easier it makes your work. The pickup is a core element, of course. At Pöttinger, we are committed to a controlled pickup, because the way it rakes and conveys the forage is neater and cleaner. Naturally, the pickup has been continuously modernized and optimized. The jockey wheel chassis has also been added to the pickup for better contour adaptation and tracking in the field, resulting in cleaner crop take-up. The floating pickup, which was already installed on the first Jumbo, is just like the new one on the Jumbo 8000. This is a machine that simply manages very low levels of dirt ingress, so that we harvest really clean, high-quality forage and can achieve a high milk yield with our basic ration. The most important thing is that farmers get good, high-quality silage. If you think about it, the first Jumbo already had simple automatic functions. But when you compare them with the Jumbo 8000, the amount of data that is processed is a completely different world. It has become clear that these machines have to withstand more and that more throughput is needed. Tractors have become larger with higher speeds, better hydraulic performance, and mechatronic requirements have increased, as have the demands on digitalization. I am convinced that every Jumbo was a pioneer at the time it was launched. But the biggest step was with the Jumbo 7000 and 8000. Here we have taken another really big step forward, because the unloading capacity has been massively increased so that even this large size of loader wagon can empty its contents in the clamp within a very short time. For the Jumbo 8000, we decided to offer a chopping system with 65 knives, cutting the forage to 25 millimeters. This even shorter chop was new on the market. There has never been a loader wagon that has chopped this short. We are certain that we have also taken a step forward here in terms of forage quality, ensiling compatibility, and compaction in the clamp. We have also received feedback from our customers that the short chopped length allows the forage to be compacted even better. And we have to be honest, we did the first cut this year and the response was really fantastic. Our customers are highly satisfied with the results, especially regarding the high-speed distribution in the clamp and the fast compaction. There have only been positive comments. And I have to say that the new Jumbo 8000 in particular is another step up since the launch of the first Jumbo. A new milestone again in terms of performance and also in the quality of the cut. Working with these machines is a pleasure, fun even. You now get a level of performance that I honestly have to say did not exist in the past. It can easily match the performance of the forage harvester. What I like most about the Jumbo is the combination of all the features and the possibilities it opens up. Of course, there are many highlights when you work with a product for so long. A major highlight for me was the development of the Jumbo 7000 and 8000, where the performance of the team was sensational. We gave the design engineers a free hand. They knew what our goals were, what the machines should be able to do, but it was a flood of ideas that were generated to be able to bring a new machine with these specifications onto the market. I think it's easy to see that a whole team of people have put their heart and soul into this machine to get it to this level. Operating this loader wagon right now with its throughput, comfort operation, control system options, and range of applications, this is the machine that is the most fun right now. Yes, and after 25 years of Jumbo, you can only say one thing. The Jumbo has given us a lot of pleasure, because a machine that is so powerful, that outputs such efficiency and cost effectiveness, that is something you have to experience. In summing up, I can only say, well-engineered technology that always works. It's phenomenal what has been developed here.
Z nami osiągniesz sukces.